Washington National Guard members take pride in the variety of services they provide to the state.
We were doing a 2-ship water bucket mission out off the Columbia River.
So no matter how large or small the mission, units like these take their training exercises seriously.
Just practicing, getting a little proficiency and some training for some of the younger pilots. Some annual stuff as well, and preparing to make sure that we're ready to operate at a drop of a hat type of mission too.
On this day at the Yakima Training Center in Central Washington, pilots and crew from Charlie Company, 1st of the 140th Aviation Battalion Air Assault, are practicing their role in fighting wildfires in Washington's forests and national parks. And although they may make it look easy, it's no simple task.
Very specialized, that's for sure. You get to take a look at what it takes to even accomplish that type of mission. You take a look at the Black Hawk platform to begin with. How many entities really have a helicopter? And then how many have a helicopter that have the strength to pick up 5,000 pounds? A water bucket, 660 gallons all the way full. It comes out to 5,000 pounds. That's a lot of water to drop. And now you throw 2 helicopters working in tandem as a team. You're dropping 10,000 pounds of water every single trip. And as you saw today, when we're cranking out 30 or 45-second turns, it's 20,000 pounds of water every minute. That's a huge amount of water. That's a huge impact you can have on a fire. A pilot has to literally make the helicopter an extension of himself in order to maneuver it the way he needs it to maneuver, and then you add something like a 100-foot line to the bottom of that. Oh my goodness, give me a break. Now you've got 5,000 pounds hanging from 100 feet away. So that's where we come in as the crew. We're the ones that are coordinating and navigating them to get in the water, pick the water up, make sure certain parts of the bucket stay out of the water, get up there, and then we're dumping it on specific locations. And that's where that crew coordination is essential. The 4 guys working in tandem. It's a beautiful thing when you can hear it in concert. Anytime another entity comes out and sees what the Guard offers, we really believe that we're able to offer a wide variety of services to the customer. And the customer is the state of Washington, for us 9 times out of 10.
From the 122nd Public Affairs Operations Center at Camp Murray, Washington, this is Specialist Chris Town.
And as we were out there driving around and orientating and trying to keep our escape routes and safety zones in place and communicating this stuff, it just got up, and all 30 of those fires grew together right before our very eyes.
Sean Voorhees, lead instructor at NFTCA Incorporated, is training troopers of the 1st Squadron with the 303rd Cavalry Regiment in wildland firefighting. This training, a part of Operation Evergreen Ember, will award each trooper a FEMA Red Card certification in wildland firefighting, decreasing the time it would take to deploy them to a wildfire.
What the National Guard brings to the table is already operating under incident command structure, having chain of command in place, span of control, which in fire management, in that dynamic environment that we work in, it is very, very important that we have that in place. And with this type of training, it makes it very easy on us to get that training across, and it makes the training better for the troops.
Say move it, then the next guy, and then the next guy, and when the crew's going to stop, you say holding.
So by completing this training, we will be getting a FEMA certification that allows us to actually participate in wildlife fires. And as far as our soldiers are concerned, it's good civilian world application to where they can take this certification and utilize that for potential employment with the United States Forest Service and other agencies across the nation.
In the event of a deployment into fire management duties, ultimately it's going to make them safer, which is the most important thing out there. And the next thing is make them very productive and understand what their role is in fire management, how we utilize them out there as a resource.
Reporting from Yakima, Washington, this is Sergeant Peter Christian, Washington Army National Guard.